Lagos, Nigeria's economic capital, is one of the world's leading cities. It is the leading economic hub and a big industrial zone. In terms of hospitality and tourism, it has carved a niche for itself as the city with the most fascinating hotels in Africa. Tourism is also one of its strengths, as on the island area, it has sites like the Lekki Tourist Beach, Akko Atlantic Beach, Kuramo Beach, and Badagry Whistling Palms. On the mainland area, we have discovered what will become the new face of tourism in Ikorodu. It is the Origin Zoo, now the first private zoo in Nigeria. The concept of the Origin Zoo was born out of a desire to create another tourism hub in Lagos.
This is Ikorodu, the outskirts of Lagos, a wonderful location, and a lot of things are happening here. But guess what? On a Saturday morning when people would like to go out, play, have a good time, spend the weekend, there is a wonderful place that has not been discovered in Nigeria. It's the first private zoo here in Nigeria. It's called The Origin. It's going to be fun to see what is happening in this place. Prince Abiola Kosoko, it's great to have you.
Nice meeting you too.
Now tell us about this wonderful Origin mobile zoo. When did this start?
Yeah, Origin Garden starts 4 years ago. By December will be 5, and it's interesting. It has always been very, very interesting. And though there are 2 sections in this project. The first one is a stationary zoo, while the other one is a mobile zoo. So we move our animals out to any location that people want to see it. We take it to schools, and we don't just pick any animals. We pick all the animals, including all the cats. And we move our animals middle in the night, and take it to the destinations. And before 6 a.m., we are set. The mobile zoo is set, and people can start viewing. While the other one is just you move around the little place that we have here, and you see them and appreciate them. So that is what we do here. So these are the things that we brought in, and we brought in about 12 of them. And outside, just by the jetty, you have the boats, and gradually we tend to put all these things together and create a mecca for all ages.
Wow.
Yeah. So this one is jet ski, and they're all working, they're functioning, they are in good order.
They're in good order.
Yeah, in good order.
So you could take this.
Yeah, just slide it into the water.
Water.
Yeah, slide it into the water, and you power it and you move on.
And so for those that come in like tourists, how much would they pay? I mean,
one thing about this place is that it's very cheap.
It's very cheap.
Very cheap. Very cheap. Yeah, and the idea is, the moment you come in and you move around and you say you want to go on boat ride,
yes.
Our boat ride is under 500 naira. Wow. And we don't just take you on a boat ride, go to the water. There are very, very important historical landmarks within this area.
Yes.
You have the Agiju Eko. That is only, I'll say, is the biggest green zone in Lagos. That you can find all kinds of animals, yes, including hippo. Really? In Lagos State.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
That is Agiju Eko. Then we can take you to Babatunde. Babatunde is the only place in Lagos where you have, what's the name? you have the British. They expelled Portuguese in 1842, meeting with the British. And 3 months after, Lagos was attacked. And Lagos became the colony of the British colony. Off that same point, we also take people to the Palawa Island. Palawa Island, yes, is also where the first African peace treaty was signed.
First ever African peace
treaty was signed. Palawa Island.
Really interesting.
Yeah. Yes. So those are the places we take people to. Yeah. So we don't just take you on boat ride on water. We take you to, and if you want to see the other side of Lagos, that doesn't look like Lagos, the creeks of Lagos, with about 6 to 7 feet path.
Yes.
And it's deep. All kind of boat can go through those places. We take people through the creek of Lagos. You can go through this creek of Lagos for 4, 5, 6 hours without getting to the end. Adam.
Hi, how are you? You want to say hi to us? Oh. So how old is Adams?
Adams is a year, 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah. Though the mom and the dad is in Katsina.
Wow.
And because they are much more bigger, and we can't afford to keep 2 of them here.
Yeah.
So what we're waiting for, and that's why the governor has been able to look at it from that angle and say, come, let's expand our place and make it bigger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Adams has always been the favorite of everybody that comes around.
Wow. So he's very playful.
No, playful. He moves around. Adams moves around. It's just that it's raining. We allow him to move around.
Okay.
So
okay.
He does everything. He sits on the chair like a human.
Wow.
And when things drop from you, he picks it up and gives it to you.
Yeah.
That's Adams for you.
Oh.
We decided to share Lagos State into 7 zones.
Wow.
And each of these 7 zones is given to an agent. And this agent does the marketing to schools. And we on ground, we have about 38 staffs. And those other agents have their own staffs too that does the marketing to schools. So when you put all these things together, in every 3 months that we meet, we have about 186. So this place has been able to create employment for 186 people.
Wow.
Imagine if it's 10 times the size of this. We have more staffs. And nobody's paid 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira. There is no minimum pay. The highest pay, the minimum paid person here is 28,000 naira. Wow. Apart from allowances and bonuses. Because if you go ahead and bring students on your own, market them and bring them in, you get more bonuses, you get allowances from it. Because our target is minimum, let's make 200 naira from everybody that comes in. So, and the fee is 350 naira. So imagine if someone is getting 150 naira from 1,000 students in a month, and the salary is still there. So nobody touches their salary. As far as I'm concerned, I know that perfectly.
You were talking about the animals. Do we have, I remember when I was small and went to Port Harcourt Zoo, we saw the lion. It was so scary. Yeah. Do you have the lion here?
Yeah, we do have the lion. Like I said, because of the construction, the renovation that we're doing, what we did was to move these animals away from Lagos. Okay. And it also interests you that the Governor Fashola, bought a pair of lion, and now they have given birth to 2 young cubs. So. Yes, and we're expecting him to at least go to that age of maybe 24, 25.
It's a male, right?
It's a male, yes. It's a male.
No female?
No female. No, because we have the female. It's in our Katsina Teaming Center. But because we can't afford to keep more than one animal, more than one lion now. Yeah, no, more than one lion. Because it costs us 51,000 naira to feed him a month. So, we have to cut our coat according to our size.
So these are hyenas.
Yeah, this one is the lion.
Lion that died.
Yeah. Oh. This one is the lion. So what we instead of burying them, when we lose them, the moment we lose them, instead of burying them, what we do is to preserve them.
Wow.
We preserve them so you can't get any odor from them, the way they are.
You use chemicals and all.
We use chemicals and make sure they are preserved. Nothing is removed from them. And this one is the porcupine.
Okay.
Yeah. And this one is the hyena. Yes. Why we're doing this is because we intend to have a natural museum.
Natural museum.
Yes. At the end of the day, where you can get so close to animals and you can get to see their features, touch their features without being hurt. So that is what we are doing. And eventually, at the end of the day, we should be able to have a biological class for senior secondary school students to to see and appreciate bones and skeleton of all of animals that we have lost.
Oh, this is really wonderful. It's moving.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And when apart from the way we take people around, mostly students, because our primary focus are children. Our program here is built around children. When they come for excursion, schools come here for excursion, and when they come, we teach them how to count the age, years of tortoise, and how to know the ages of all other animals in just one glance.
Wow. So can you show us how I live in one glance?
There are two ways for you to calculate the age of a tortoise. Okay. Yeah, the first one, which is much more scientific, what you do is to break part of this, and they take it to the laboratory. And they take it to the laboratory. The process is called carbonation.
Carbonation.
Yes. Yeah. That is expensive. It costs about 4,000 or 5,000 naira to ascertain, but it's going to be very, very specific too. It's the same formula that is being used to determine the age of Bibles, the age of Quran, or the age of papers. The second one is the simpler format. Every year, tortoise or turtle grows one single round line. Every year. The moment they are born, they have one line. The second year, they have two. The third year, they have three. So what we do is to wash it properly. When you wash it properly, then you now oil it with any kind of lubricant. The moment you do that, you cannot count easily, because all these things you're seeing, these stains are they are dead. So when you wash it up, it's going to go off, and you now have vivid lines that will go around. So where you count it, and it's going to give you the exact age. In the next 22 months from now, Origin is going to become the mecca for all ages, and a source for other people to get pleasure. Either they have money or they don't have money.
Wow.
So that is just where we're looking at.
Very interesting. It's really nice coming here and seeing the wonderful things that is happening in Origin, the first Nigerian private zoo, where people will come across the country and even across the world to Ikorodu, a place that people really haven't really discovered as a good site for tourism. So all the best, Prince Kosoko. It's been great having you.
Thank you so much.
Very nice talk.